Tim, back to you.
So I was going
So
to pull
deep,
this.
right? So much to talk about.
I was going to pull this up. Let me pull this up.
Okay.
Right? Let me bump this up.
Oh, there it is.
So mapping the relationships between frameworks and privacy and all that stuff. If you dig into this, this is a very interesting, and I'll drop the link in LinkedIn here in a second, right? If you dig into that, I am a firm believer of cross mapping is kind of a farce, right? Because when you look at all the unique and individual frameworks, both from a regulatory or just from a standards perspective, controls are not a one-to-one exact apple to apple, right? They're not necessarily like worded in the similar vernacular, and the intent is different, right? And so I'm a pretty big believer on cross mapping, not a thing. In fact, the way we've structured what we're building here, a compliance scorecard, we're pretty firm of not actually cross mapping.
Really? Okay, well, this is interesting because how do you then translate? Like, so the customer has a CMMC requirement. How do you address that?
So great, right? So CMMC utilizes the 800 171s SE and the items within that. If we're taking a particular item or control question out of 171, well, that is a derivative of 853, right? 853 is the big NIST catalog. And if you, I'm going to do a webinar on this here soon without getting into the gory teeth.
This is your favorite topic. I can tell already.
And pull them up side by each and look at a password control item in framework X and a password control item in framework Y.